Morning bathes the whimsical town square in golden light, a hubbub of quirky townsfolk bustling about their day. Beside the Hartchild family's vibrant food cart, Ruby Eliatra stands, her presence otherworldly and luminous. Ruby's form, ethereal and slightly translucent, hints at a story beyond the grasp of mortal understanding. The colorful food cart bursts with life, a stark contrast to Ruby's spectral stillness. The town square pulses with a vibrant, almost dreamlike energy, a world teeming with fantastical characters. Ruby watches the lively scene, her translucent eyes reflecting both wonder and a profound, unspoken sorrow. Inside Hartchild food cart, Papa stacks apple pies as Mama arranges alphabet sandwiches with practiced, loving care. The Hartchild children add colorful stickers to each meal basket, enhancing the food cart's cheerful atmosphere. Ruby assists, yet an anomaly flickers her hand's phase subtly through some objects. A slight glitch in the otherwise perfect, cozy scene hints at a hidden layer beneath the surface. Ruby and the Hartchilds walk through a narrow alleyway, a meal basket swinging between them. They approach the peculiar residence of Mr. Abernathy, the reclusive artist. A glimpse inside reveals sculptures crafted entirely from discarded food. The art both repulses and fascinates as they pause before the doorway. The alley is silent, save for the distant city sounds, amplifying the strangeness. The bell chimes, announcing their arrival into the bakery filled with the rich, welcoming scent of warm bread and sweet pastries. Display cases, mostly bare, hint at a morning rush, save for a few lonely loaves. Jasmine, flour dusting her apron, greets them with a practiced smile from behind the counter. Beneath the polite facade, a flicker of rivalry sparks in Jasmine's eyes. Morning. Here for the B is for bread leftovers, I presume. Jasmine asks, her tone a mix of challenge and amusement. Sunlight paints the quiet town street as I deliver baskets, my footsteps echoing in the morning calm. A chill runs down my spine as a shadowy figure emerges in the distance, disrupting the peaceful scene. My heart pounds in my chest as I recognize Fighter, a ghost from a past I thought I'd buried. He lurks, a dark omen against the bright day, his presence a stark reminder of forgotten dangers. A flicker of fear dances in my eyes, betraying the vulnerability I struggle to conceal. I tense, every nerve on high alert, bracing myself for an encounter I desperately want to avoid. Sunlight floods the quaint cheese shop, shelves stacked high with golden cheeses, promising a morning of delights. The group gathers excitedly, their fingers tracing the textured rinds, anticipation sparkling in their eyes. Chester, a jovial cheesemonger, leans forward, a twinkle in his eye hinting at tales untold. Gather round, Chester calls, his voice warm and inviting in the sunlit space. Let me tell you about the legendary cheese-eating dragon of Mount Bree. The group leans in closer, eager to hear the fantastical story of cheese and dragons unfold. Sunlight paints the park in dappled gold as Ruby sits on a weathered bench, her gaze drawn to the children. Their innocent laughter fills the crisp morning air, a stark contrast to the wistful look on her face. A ghostly memory flickers. A younger Ruby, giggling and carefree, chases friends in a sun-drenched park. The echoes of childhood joy intertwine with the present, stirring a poignant longing within her. Past and present merge, a bittersweet reminder of time's relentless passage and the innocence lost. The diner buzzes with morning energy, vintage posters adorning the walls as the aroma of coffee hangs in the air. Dot, a waitress, navigates the red vinyl booths, a coffee pot in hand, her movements practiced and familiar. Her eyes fix on Ruby, a spark of surprise flickering across her face, recognition battling disbelief. Dot pauses, a low murmur escaping her lips as she grapples with the impossible. Ruby, but that can't be. Her voice barely audible. Ghosts. The fish market buzzes. The salty air is thick with the day's catch. Seagulls cry overhead as workers collect stray scraps around the docks. Pungent odors fill the busy market, a symphony of the sea's bounty. A sudden commotion erupts near the docks, shattering the morning routine. All eyes turn toward the docks, drawn by the rising tension and chaos. The scent of fish mixes with anticipation as the market holds its breath. A bustling crowd throngs the docks, their eyes fixed on a massive tank shimmering under the open sky. Inside the tank, A captured mermaid swims, an ethereal figure trapped in a glass cage. Fighter stands tall, a commanding presence, overlooking the spectacle with a stern gaze. The scene buzzes with a mix of awe and morbid curiosity as humanity gazes upon the mythical. Inside Heartchild, steam swirls from pots, a comforting aroma amidst Ruby's brewing worry. Ruby, fiery-haired, sits with family, her brow furrowed by the mermaid's capture. A sense of unease permeates the air as they huddle, discussing the impossible. An unexplainable tug, a strange connection, pulls insistently at Ruby's heart. Her gaze drifts, lost in thought, as she grapples with the mermaid's fate. Determination sparks within Ruby. She can't ignore the call of the sea. Ruby strides, her shadow a bold stroke against the sun-drenched street, a silent challenge in her gait. She halts, an immovable force now blocking Fighter's path, the air suddenly thick with unspoken intent. Fighter looks up, a flicker of annoyance momentarily breaking his composure. Tension hangs heavy, each breath a silent declaration in the charged atmosphere. Fluorescent lights gleam over rows of colorful produce in the bustling grocery store. I carefully select a bunch of grapes, their skins glowing under the harsh lights. Fragments of conversations drift by, whispers of prophecies and dragons. My brow furrows as I strain to hear more amidst the cacophony of the store. A prophecy, a ghost, and a dragon. What are they talking about? I wonder. The bustling town square falls silent as a dark shadow descends, chilling the cheerful atmosphere. From Chester's tale, the cheese-eating dragon materializes, its scales shimmering menacingly. Sunlight glints off the dragon's fearsome scales, an omen of chaos about to unfold. A deafening roar shatters the tranquility, shaking the buildings to their very foundations. Panic erupts as townsfolk scatter, their cries swallowed by the dragon's terrifying presence. "I demand cheese!" the dragon bellows, its voice echoing through the now deserted town square. Sunlight glints off the dragon's scales as it descends, a fiery tempest of scales and rage unleashed upon the docks. Claws tear through wood. Fire engulfs structures as the dragon fights to free the mermaid. Amidst the inferno, Fighter battles to maintain control, his voice a shout against the dragon's roar. Debris rains down, a chaotic dance of destruction, as Fighter dodges, leading his defense. The trapped mermaid awaits, her fate hanging in the balance as the dragon's fury intensifies. A desperate battle against time, fire, and scale. Freedom's price paid in chaos and ruin. Amidst hurried preps for evac, the Heartchild food cart buzzes with chaos. Boxes stacked, ingredients strewn. Ruby stands firm, her resolve unwavering amidst the pandemonium, focused on her mission. Her eyes reflect a compassionate determination amidst the disarray, ignoring the surrounding panic. The food cart is in disarray, but Ruby is unwavering and determined to assist the mermaid. In the heart of town, chaos erupts as a fearsome dragon threatens to destroy everything in its path. Ruby, a spectral guardian, rises to the challenge, her ethereal form shimmering against the backdrop of burning buildings. With a determined gaze, Ruby unleashes her ghostly abilities, a beacon of hope amidst the destruction. The dragon, momentarily bewildered by Ruby's spectral presence, turns its attention away from the town. Ruby, swift and agile, skillfully leads the massive beast away, her every move calculated to protect the town. The fate of the town hangs in the balance, as Ruby continues to lure the dragon away, a silent guardian. Amidst the bustling docks, Ruby works to release the mermaid from her confining tank. Water splashes as the last restraint is removed, setting the mermaid free. The mermaid's eyes shine with newfound freedom as she takes in her surroundings. A silent, grateful connection forms between Ruby and the mermaid. The mermaid's voice echoes in Ruby's mind. Telepathically, "Thank you." A shared understanding blossoms between them, a promise of future friendship. Sunlight warms the cobblestones of the bustling town square as Fighter confronts Ruby, his gaze intense and unwavering. The wind carries whispers of distant mountains, a stark contrast to the ethereal chill surrounding Ruby. Fighter's voice cuts through the noise. "I know what you are, Ruby." His words hang in the air, heavy with accusation and certainty. "You're not who you seem." Fighter continues, his eyes never leaving Ruby's. He presses on, the tension rising. "You're connected to the dragon, aren't you? A colossal dragon eyes, a giant cheese sculpture inside the town hall, hunger blazing in its reptilian eyes. The dragon lunges, its massive jaws agape, ready to devour the cheesy prize in one swift gulp. In its eagerness, fiery breath erupts, missing the cheese but striking the town hall directly. Flames lick at the building's facade, igniting banners and wooden beams with terrifying speed. The structure is rapidly engulfed in flames, a roaring inferno consuming the town hall. Thick smoke billows skyward, a dark plume against the bright day, signaling disaster. The Heartchilds explode into the town hall, smoke swirling like a sinister shroud around them. Flames dance with ravenous hunger, painting the walls and ceiling with fiery shadows. Their faces are grim, resolute, as they navigate the burning chaos. Each step is a testament to their unwavering determination to save lives. The air crackles with heat and the ominous roar of the inferno. They move as one, a beacon of hope against the encroaching devastation. In the town square, chaos reigns as a fire blazes, threatening to consume everything in its path. Ruby, a mermaid far from her ocean home, rises to the challenge. A magnificent dragon joins the fray, its presence both fearsome and reassuring. Together, an unlikely alliance forms as they wield the sea's power against the flames. Water cascades, steam rises, and hope flickers as they fight to save the town. The sterile hospital air hangs heavy with antiseptic. Doctors and nurses flit through the ward, a symphony of urgent care. Pale faces line a row of beds, the Heartchildren resting in fragile peace under the dim hospital lights. Ruby watches over her friends, a gentle guardian amidst the chaos, her expression soft with affection. A tender smile graces Ruby's lips, reflecting a deep, heartfelt gratitude for the lives around her. The weight of responsibility and love settles upon her in the quiet vigil, a silent promise in her eyes. Under the dim glow of streetlights, Jasmine approaches Ruby, a slice of cake held out like a fragile truce. Long shadows stretch across the town street as the night breeze whispers through the trees. Jasmine's gentle gesture holds the promise of reconciliation under the quiet night sky. The cake, a sweet peace offering, hangs between them as tension slowly dissipates, a silent invitation for forgiveness amidst the tranquility of the night. Under a buzzing bulb in the bare police station, Fighter sits, his silence a palpable force. His bruised knuckles tell a silent story of struggle and resistance. Two frustrated detectives stand opposite, their patience wearing thin in the stark room. Fighter's steady gaze meets theirs, unyielding, a fortress guarding secrets. Ruby's past remains locked, a mystery veiled behind Fighter's stoic facade. The silence stretches, heavy with unspoken words and unresolved tension in the night air. A chilling wind howls through the town cemetery, whispering secrets among the aged tombstones under the watchful moon. Ruby stands before a freshly dug grave, her name starkly etched into the cold granite, a haunting premonition. Eerie shadows dance around her, mirroring the sorrow etched deeply on Ruby's face as she faces her destiny. A profound melancholy washes over Ruby, a soul caught between worlds, as she gazes upon her final resting place. The Heartchild home glows with warmth, casting soft shadows that dance intimately on the walls. Ruby is bathed in the comforting light, a sanctuary found in the quiet of the night. The air is still, filled with unspoken promises and the gentle hope of belonging, a haven where acceptance whispers through every corner, a balm to a weary soul. Narration: the Heartchilds offer Ruby a permanent place in their family. In the tranquil embrace of the Heartchild home, Ruby finds not just shelter, but a family. Against the vast inky canvas of the night sky, Ruby stands in silhouette, her gaze lost in the distant stars. A gentle breeze whispers through her hair, carrying the weight of destiny and prophecy on the night air. Silent and watchful, the telescope stands as a sentinel, guarding her solitude beneath the stars. Her face is etched with contemplation, a mix of awe and trepidation reflecting the mysteries above. She contemplates the cosmic questions, searching for answers in the infinite expanse of the starry sky. Sunlight illuminates dust motes in the library, where towering shelves hold secrets in ancient texts. Ruby, faintly shimmering, glides through the aisles, a spectral presence in the sea of knowledge. Her translucent hand reaches for a leather-bound book, fingers phasing through untouched. A silent quest drives her, a search for answers within the library's silent embrace. She is searching for any clue, any whisper of how she became like this. Sunlight paints the forest floor as Ruby, brow furrowed, parts the ivy. A cryptic clue leads her deeper into the woods, her steps silent. She pushes aside a curtain of ivy, revealing a hidden path. The air is thick with pine and damp earth, the forest holding its breath. Her determined gaze sweeps across the landscape, searching for answers. Each step echoes the weight of ancient secrets, urging her forward. Sunlight dapples the hidden grove as Ruby kneels, her fingers gently exploring the moss-covered stone. She unearths an ancient mirror, its silver frame tarnished with age and secrets. Gazing into the mirror's depths, Ruby sees fleeting images of a life unknown flicker. The mirror reflects a past that haunts her, a silent story etched in silver and shadow. Under the morning sun, Fighter strides down the busy town street, his shadow stretching long behind him. Amidst the crowd, Ruby's vibrant red hair stands out, a beacon in the muted tones of the town. Fighter spots her, his gaze sharpening with determination as he closes the distance. He approaches Ruby, ready to confront her about the secrets she holds. The air thickens with unspoken tension as he prepares to speak, his resolve firm. He seeks answers about her mysterious connection to both the dragon and the mermaid. Inside the Heartchild food cart, organized chaos reigns as they prepare. H is for honey baskets, with practiced precision. Each movement is a small act of defiance, a striving for normalcy amidst the surrounding disarray. Hands work swiftly, placing jars of golden honey and miniature honeycombs into wicker baskets. The scent of honey fills the air, a sweet, comforting aroma, in stark contrast to the world outside. A close-up on a Heartchild's focused expression, determination etched on their face. The finished baskets stand ready, symbols of hope and resilience in a world turned upside down. Sunlight filters through the trees, casting a warm glow on Ruby as she sits on a park bench. Enthralled, the Heartchild children gather around, their eyes wide with anticipation. Ruby gestures expressively, her face alive as she weaves captivating tales. Ghostly, shimmering illusions dance around her, bringing her stories to life. Fleeting images of her past flicker into existence, captivating the children. Sunlight streams into the museum, illuminating Ruby as she wanders among relics of the past. Her gaze sweeps over faded photographs, each a silent echo of forgotten stories. Ruby pauses, her brow furrowing in concentration, before a display of ancient documents. The weight of history surrounds her as she seeks answers in the aged artifacts. Each artifact whispers secrets, hinting at the mystery of her past. Ruby searches for a clue, hoping to unlock the enigma that binds her to this place. Sunlight glistens on the ocean as Ruby sits on the golden beach, lost in thought, her eyes fixed on the horizon. A sleek mermaid emerges, her graceful form cutting through the waves, drawing closer to the shore. Silent thoughts flow between them, bridging two worlds with shared understanding. Ruby envisions the mermaid's kingdom, a world of coral castles and shimmering kelp forests. The mermaid feels the warmth of the sun and sand between her toes, marveling at Ruby's world. The town hall buzzes with nervous energy. Anxious faces fill every seat. Sunlight pierces through tall windows, illuminating dancing dust motes. The air hangs heavy with anticipation, each breath a silent question. Fear etches lines onto worried brows as the townsfolk await their fate. A palpable tension grips the room, a storm brewing beneath the surface. Sunlight warms the cobblestones as Ruby stands in the heart of the town square, a picture of serene concentration. Eyes closed, she inhales deeply, gathering her strength, a whisper of a breeze stirring around her. A soft, ethereal glow begins to emanate from her hands, a testament to her growing power. She focuses intently, fighting to solidify her ghostly form, a battle waged in the quiet of the day. Each breath is a step forward in mastering her spectral abilities, a dance of control and power. Inside the clock tower, Ruby begins her ascent up the winding stairs, her footsteps echoing in the enclosed space. Each step brings her closer to her goal, a higher vantage point, a place to observe the town below. The air grows thin as she climbs, the mechanism of the clock a looming presence. She seeks solitude and clarity atop the tower, watching the world from above. High on the mountaintop, Ruby seeks solace, the wind a constant companion. The vast landscape stretches before her, promising answers in its silent grandeur. She surveys the horizon, her expression a mix of hope and solemn contemplation. Nature's embrace offers a moment of reflection, a chance to find inner peace. Sunlight stabs through the gloom of the abandoned mine, illuminating dust motes, and Ruby, a lone adventurer. Ruby's headlamp slices through the darkness, revealing decaying beams and rusted equipment in the mine. She studies a tattered map, her gaze sharp as she searches for signs of hidden treasure. Each step echoes in the cavernous space as Ruby pushes deeper into the forgotten mine. Sunlight filters through leaves, painting the riverbank with shifting patterns of light and shadow. Ruby sits by the river, a solitary figure framed by the vibrant greenery. The flowing current mirrors her contemplative gaze, lost in thought. Her expression is a delicate blend of melancholy and quiet reflection. The gentle murmur of the water complements the stillness of her posture. She seems to search for answers in the river's ceaseless flow. The grand theater hums with anticipation, velvet seats whispering secrets under the dim, expectant light. Alone in the vast space, Ruby settles into her seat, the soft velvet a comforting embrace. The stage awaits, promising a journey to another world. Her eyes sparkle with anticipation, reflecting the stage lights. A flicker of excitement dances across her face as the curtains rise. The night pulsates with energy as Ruby navigates the crowd with grace, her laughter echoing joyously. Bathed in vibrant lights, Ruby dances with the Heartchilds, their faces alive with shared delight. The dance hall vibrates with music as Ruby twirls, her movements fluid and free. Each spin celebrates friendship and unity, a bond strengthened in shared experiences. The Heartchilds' faces glow, reflecting the hall's colorful lights and their collective spirit. Joy permeates the air as Ruby and the Heartchilds move as one, a testament to their enduring connection. In the quiet gallery, Ruby stands, her figure a silhouette against the soft glow of the ambient light. Her eyes trace the delicate lines of Mr. Abernathy's artwork, a silent dialogue between artist and observer. She pauses, captivated by a piece composed of discarded materials. A hidden poetry whispers from the forgotten objects, drawing Ruby deeper into the artist's world. Her expression softens, reflecting an understanding of the beauty found in unexpected places. In the gallery's hushed reverence, Ruby discovers a connection to art that transcends the ordinary. The town street glows softly under the night sky as Ruby walks, her silhouette framed by the warm light. Each footstep seems deliberate, echoing with a newfound sense of belonging and purpose in the familiar street. The night air is filled with the quiet hum of the town, a comforting backdrop to Ruby's introspective journey. Her expression is serene, reflecting the inner peace and resolve she finds in this moment of solitary reflection. Bathed in soft light, Ruby sits, a beacon of warmth, amidst the eager faces of the Heartchild children. Her finger traces the tales of old, each word a gentle invitation into worlds unknown. And so, the brave knight faced the dragon not with a sword, but with an offer of friendship. The children's eyes widen, reflecting the light of Ruby's words, lost in the knight's noble quest. In the quiet of the night, the room transforms into a realm where kindness conquers all. In the town square, Ruby looks up, her silhouette framed against the starlit sky, a gentle breeze in her hair. Stars twinkle like distant diamonds above her, each a tiny beacon in the vast inky expanse. She closes her eyes briefly, the cool night air a soft caress against her skin. A profound sense of gratitude washes over her, a silent thank you for this second chance. The quiet square is her sanctuary, the night sky a reminder of hope and endless possibilities. Sunlight paints the Heartchild food cart. Ruby, brimming with energy, assists the Heartchilds in their morning preparations. Meal baskets are stacked high, promises of nourishment and care ready to be delivered to those in need. Anticipation fills the small space, a mix of hope and resolve hangs in the air. The Heartchilds work seamlessly, their movements reflecting years of shared dedication and quiet understanding. Each action underscores their mission to provide comfort and sustenance to their community. At the edge of town, Ruby's gaze drifts towards the boundless horizon, a subtle smile gracing her lips. She stands at the crossroads of fate, destiny's gentle pull guiding her toward the unknown. A quiet promise of grand adventures whispers on the wind, beckoning her forward. A wave of comfort washes over her, a warm embrace against the vast expanse of uncertainty. The sun casts long shadows, painting the landscape with hues of hope and anticipation. She is not alone. An unseen presence accompanies her on this journey, a silent reassurance.